When Nelson Mandela was in prison, they locked him in a tiny cell and forced him to work hard in the blazing sun. They called him demeaning names and they made him eat unpalatable food. These hardships are nothing new to anyone who has experienced prison life. But Mandela said that at some point while he was imprisoned, he realized that their aim was to take away his dignity. And at that point, he knew he'd won, because they never could. That realization was his superpower. It's what allowed him to survive and thrive despite the unimaginable hardships of prison. It's what allowed him to leave prison even stronger than when he had entered 27 years before. Dignity is your own sense of self-worth. It's what tells you that you're equal in worth to every other person on earth, that you matter just as much as anyone else. It's what gives you your sense of justice and your sense of injustice. It's what gives you the right to have and to claim rights, rights that you need to safeguard your dignity. But it's not just a feeling, it's the law. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights tells us that every member of the human family is born equal in dignity and rights. And most international human rights treaties, including treaties that protect us against discrimination and torture, protect the human dignity in each one of us. Constitutions in almost every country on earth protect human dignity as a right and sometimes as a fundamental value of the nation. And courts around the world have recognized that the dignity of every person must be protected as an inherent, inalienable, and inviolable equal right. The United States Supreme Court has said that the constitutional protection against cruel and unusual punishment is about nothing less than the dignity of man, and woman too. In Europe, the Convention on Human Rights prohibits any treatment that humiliates or debases an individual or shows a lack of respect for or diminishes his or her human dignity. Because in a democratic society, ill treatment is never an appropriate response to the problems facing the authorities. Throughout the world, each person's dignity is their superpower. A person in prison can lose their liberty, but they can never lose their dignity.